No,
I wanted to talk about that. So,
so,
Serena Williams was crip walking at the halftime show. Did you see her?
Just the crip walk. I don't think I understand the significance of it.
It's pretty cool, right? It's a dance. The gang, the Crips.
Yes.
Serena knows them too. They murdered her sister.
Really?
Wait, her sister's still alive.
She had more than one. Well, she used to before the Crips murdered her.
The Crips murdered her sister, and she did their, I guess, trademark dance.
Yeah.
That I wouldn't like that.
Forgive and forget.
Yeah.
I will say she looked pretty hot doing it. Like she could break it down. It was pretty hot.
So she's Drake's ex. You probably knew that.
I know that.
And she's there celebrating Drake's diss song. I think that was the
people. I like the halftime show. I'm black enough to enjoy Kendrick Lamar.
You are from Atlanta,
dude. I saw people on the right going like they brought this no-name rapper in here to disrespect the flag, and I'm like, well, I mean, you're like half right. Don't call Kendrick Lamar the no-name rapper. Like, I don't know how many records he broke this year, but it's most of them. And
how did he disrespect the flag?
I didn't watch. Did
you watch halftime show?
No, I'm asking.
Okay. So he had like 40 black people dress up as the flag, like cut in half, and like occasionally they would do this move where their costumes turned them into Klansmen, and so that was a little on the nose, I thought. But I did like when he dissed Drake. So I was.
So the question is, the guy who didn't see it. Is it undeniable they were Klansmen, or were they just showing white?
I got it on my phone.
I saw the clip that I think you sent, Kyle, where there is not a white face on that entire production.
That's
now we're for DEI, huh? Now we need inclusion.
There's some good white dancers out there.
They couldn't find one.
Yeah, it seemed almost purposeful. It seemed like that was
one of the performers took it upon himself to fly out there with a Palestinian flag. It had some other country on it too that I didn't recognize because I don't vexillology is not my strong suit. But he was like, I just felt like I had to send a message. He's now banned from every event in the NFL forever for the rest of his life.
I wonder how big a punishment that is, because if they banned me, it would not impact my life.
Well, this guy likes football. It would be banning you from the skies.
No, this is one of the performers.
Yeah, so I don't know how big a football fan
he was working.
Yeah, it's probably not like he was going to get to dance at another halftime show,
right? Like, no more halftime shows. That's it. Banned for life.
It's like okay, well, this was never going to happen again anyway. So, who cares?
I must have deleted the picture. There's nothing.
But it was definitely
pornography in there. Yeah. They all have Klan hoods on when they they pull their hands up like this. And their hands are like white fabric and the background's either black or red, and so it looks like 40 Klan hoods every time they like strike a pose to the beat. So there was some
you
imagery
have to willfully ignore what's obviously there, not to see.
Yeah, well, I mean, you see people on like right wing like internet types being like, this is an attack on America. This is the DEI like deep state at work, and then you see people on the left. Look at Trump get dunked on. Look at Trump get humiliated in front of the world. And it's like, wasn't he the guest of the owner of the fucking team and / stadium in the nicest box imaginable? And then he left at halftime because he gets to do that on our dime in his jet plane that has technology that's classified.
It was a good game to leave at halftime.
Every time they try to dunk on Trump for being like lame or not being cool or looking weak, it's like, that's not an effective attack.
Mike Pence left at halftime too, and there might be some reason for it, like security. Maybe there might be good reasons for them to leave at halftime that we don't know about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, if also just the score, like 24-0. Like,
I don't think Trump was there for the football.
Oh, no, of course. Yeah, he was there to get cheered by the crowd.
They asked him which team he was rooting for, like in the Oval Office a couple days prior, and he's like, there's a guy out there. He's a pretty good quarterback. I hear people say, I'll be counting on him. And it's like, which one, fucker?
I thought he had been dropping hints that he was for Kansas.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. I saw the Swifties went ham on. Oh God, let me get the timeline right. It's like
the Philly fans booed her, right?
There's like a Philly, maybe a Philly player talk shit on. No, it's the Philly player's mom talked shit on Taylor Swift, and she owns a business, and the Swifties are ruining her business reviews. It's a restaurant or something.
No, but there's a lot
They're
of
like-
wait, but they're
like,
ruining
no
the
one-
mom's business who didn't do
Yes.
anything.
Well, she's
I
the one who
can't
talks
co-sign.
shit.
yeah. That's
Yeah, the
Oh,
mom-
okay. Well,
Yeah, I saw she got booed at the game, and there's conflicting reports on whether Trump was cheered or booed, and I think it's very obvious that the answer is yes, he was cheered and booed, and it depends where you were sitting, and it depends how you mix the audio, and I don't fucking care. I guarantee
don't.
the majority cheered because that's how the polls went, and
Yeah.
we're at a football game.
And the whole
I was
like,
going to say the
people
football
were-
part, right?
people were
America's
saying,
pretty
like,
evenly divided. What is it? 48 to 49, 47
Yeah.
something to 49. But at a football game, I think Trump wins in a landslide.
You see,
I
they
saw-
removed the
I
end
saw people, like,
racism from
mad.
the end zones.
I did. We wouldn't want to
Yeah.
offend Trump with anti-racism messages.
Then they went ahead and cranked out the Black National Anthem.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I can't.
Dude,
I
having-
can't.
End racism in the end zone is so fucking ridiculous. Like
Y'all are the
having
real
having
racists.
something like accusatory in there, like that, putting the onus on the reader that you're the issue. It's just it's
It
smug.
doesn't hit me like that. I don't hate end racism. I do dislike the Black National Anthem. It feels divisive to me. Like, let's all share the same national anthem. That's
When do y'all hear the White National Anthem?
Yeah, well,
I wouldn't like that either. Yeah,
when you have a black national anthem that's seeding the regular one to seem like that's the white one, like that's what it seems like.
It's dividing. I don't want to. I don't think
I don't like
dividing
that.
is the move.
And I don't
Yeah.
like social commentary causes in the fucking end zone. That is beyond gay. End racism. Like what? Oh, so all the people watching your product right now. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Damn, that's really good point.
There's like a Klansman choking a black guy somewhere. Like, you know what? I will. Hey, get up, dust your, let me get that dust you off there. Sorry, there, homeboy. I've been living my life wrong. That end zone though set me straight. Come on, let's go
And
watch the game.
The people talking about booing
cares?
Taylor Swift like it was anything other than it's like, yeah, no shit. Philly fans saw the very public girlfriend of one of the stars of the team they're hoping to beat for a Super Bowl right now. They probably booed because she represents KC,
More
not
than
because
that,
they
it's-
have a visceral hatred of her as a person.
I would disagree to that to some extent. I think
You
the
know
average
more than me. I
football.
didn't watch.
We'll see. I think the average football fan is sick of her. That they're here for football, and for some reason, And what's happening is the NFL is kowtowing to Taylor fucking Swift of all people for some extra ratings. Not only extra ratings, but a whole different demographic slid into view. Now they can advertise. You know how it works. So much money flows in when Taylor Swift joins the fucking crew, and she's part of the game, part of the experience almost. And if you're a real football fan, I'm sure I'm not exactly, but I get it. You're thinking, fucking go back to the game. Why am I not like getting a close up of the coach right now, or seeing somebody like tend to their? I want to see if Mark's knee is okay. Show me him in the tent. I don't want to see fucking Taylor Swift. So I'm sure a lot of people resent her.
That's fair too.
For that.
I didn't see either of those viewpoints, and I think they're both great ones. I only saw it as, I guess they hated that she endorsed Kamala, but I think that's me projecting.
Oh no, I think it was football related.
I
mean, that makes sense. Philly fans have been known to boo the opposing team. People don't know that, but yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Y'all, did you see the celebrations in Philly? It was pretty tame. I'm not even kidding. It was pretty tame. All right. So what they took over the
speed up a stoplight.
They took over the street. I saw a drone shot where they fly through the streets, and you get a real idea of the size of the crowd, because you can make any crowd look big if you put the camera right. It was a lot of people taking over the streets and having a good time. Y'all are destructive. They opened like a truck of there was a shipping truck, and they're just opened the back and stole everything in it.
Oh, that I like at least.
And there was a red light, Taylor. Then it was flashing red, the Chiefs colors. And wouldn't you know it, Eagles fans can't abide that. So they tore that fucking street line down and stomped it like they were. It was a black speeder in Los Angeles in 1992.
It was like Casino, the movie. Do I have the movie right where they beat that guy up, or Office Space?
It was like Office Space, and they had the copier, and they're just stomping a very sturdy piece of road hardware that doesn't give.
Not as sturdy as an Eagles fan.
A lot of those guys
were poles. They grease the poles so those numbskulls won't climb them.
I think that's actually like pretty standard operating procedure after the championship.
Not outside of Philadelphia, it's not. They never greased the polls in Atlanta. I promise you. Can you imagine?
After
the Super Bowl, take the grease down. They lost.
I can't imagine Atlanta winning the Super Bowl.
They came close 7 years ago. Very, very close.
That was a fun part of watching the Super Bowl. Was Tom Brady's on the broadcast crew now? He's signed some massive $100 million deal. He's on the broadcast crew now. He's doing the pre-show and all that stuff. It's fun to see like the best to ever do it give his input on this stuff. And so they were down 24-0 at halftime. Brady's like, well, we were down 23-3 in the third quarter. Anything can happen. Come on, guys. He can still do it. And I'm thinking like, he doesn't believe that, but he wants to remind us all that if he were the quarterback, he could do it.
He should have said, like, I don't even know who the coach of Kansas is, but like, if you call me, I could do it.
Andrew Reid. Yeah, it's
in a move that many are calling flagrant cheating.
Tom Brady has suited up for the Kansas City Chiefs.
He's and all now Mahomes is in the cage of shame. He took his jersey off.
No, he goes back up to the broadcast booth. He's like, "Yeah, it's pretty humiliating. Pretty humiliating. Let's see if." And then Brady just kills it. Can you imagine Brady starts throwing laser beams? He's been training through the off season.
Final score is 72-40. They run up the score.
Yeah, that's look. I still think the world of Patrick Mahomes as a quarterback. He's done crazy shit, but that's definitely a moment that he had where he could have transcended to another level, and he fell so short, man. Because it was he had no protection. And I've never seen anyone have so little protection for an entire game and then not be able to make an adjustment to protect him or like come up with a scheme where they could protect him. Like every time they snapped the ball, to him, he was in duress. Immediately he was, get off of me. And he was having to run out and circle out and scramble. And I don't think he ever got hit too hard, but he could not set his feet.
I think he got sacked a lot.
And they did it with four people.
6 times, maybe.
So they had the extra guy defending him downfield.
Yeah, they did it with 4 men up front. They kept making a point of that. Again, I don't know shit about football, but it sounds like they were doing the least and getting the most out of their front guys. 2 of which are from UGA. I'll remind you all, those big bruisers up front, the defensive tackle and the defensive end of the Eagles up there are Georgia boys. They've been with them for a couple years now. Yeah, that was a good Super Bowl. I enjoyed. I didn't mind it was a blowout. Like I said, I bet on the Eagles, so right away I was like, "All right, good deal, good deal."
A rookie return an interception for a touchdown on his birthday on the Super Bowl.
Oh, you forgot the best part. A white rookie.
Oh, is he the only white cornerback in the league? I think he might be.
He's the only one that caught an interception for a pick
in the last 20 years. He might be
the only one in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Dude, they
I didn't know it was his birthday. Good for him.
Yeah, they showed him on the sidelines afterwards, and he looked like it was just a regular like Sunday afternoon or something. He's just like, whatever.
Well, of course.
Why are you not like?
You can't get too high on your supply before you win the game. You got to.
Dude, if I'm 22 years old and I just pick sixth in the Super Bowl and I'm white, oh my God, I'm vibrating.
You'd be stoked.
So stoked. Yeah,
everybody would. All of Philly is stoked on that guy.
I guess so. Good for them. Yeah. Congrats on the Super Bowl win.
Don't know what his name is, but shout out to him.
No, white guy. Just know him as white guy.
He's probably Cody.
Checks out.
Yeah. Why do I think his name's actually Cooper? Zach, what's the guy's name?
Zach will actually know this because I think he actually likes football. He's not a filthy LARPer like we are. Yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe Zach didn't. Or maybe he stepped away. No idea.
Fucking Google AI. His name is Patrick Mahomes. You're worthless.
Cooper DeJean. Cooper DeJean. Yeah, that DeJean. Interesting.